That is so ugly, it's almost good. We'll have a little contest, see who can find the most macho item.
I like that.
I do too, because I don't even really know what I'm looking for, but I know it when I see it.
Whoa.
Nice catch.
Thank you very much.
So what would it take to walk one of those home?
6,500. Really? Hey, Keenan.
Yeah.
You got our appraiser set up?
I was out at one of the bars one night. I met a girl.
Come on, Cozens. I want a piece of you. Oh, jeez.
I'm Scott Cozens,
I'm Sheldon Smithens.
and we're pickers.
See that fork in the road?
Take it.
We travel all over Canada.
Looking for hidden gems in basements, attics, and barns. For me, it's all about the thrill of the hunt. Oh man, we might have hit the mother lode here. I like to move fast. I can always find something we can make a profit on.
I thought I'd seen it all, Scott. I'm looking for that one-of-a-kind item that has its own story to tell. Just like the people we meet, every story is different. It's not junk to us.
What's the most macho thing you've ever done?
4 of us hop on a freight train and ride the rails, had to run to catch it.
Yeah, see, that's dangerous, right?
That's very dangerous, but we were 15. I don't know if it was macho or stupid. but
They
we're-
generally go together.
Yeah.
See, I did so many stupid things when I was younger, I'm not sure which one of them I could pick as the stupidest. So a friendly wager, who can find the most macho thing in the next few days?
All right. Your basic Ernest Hemingway take on life, is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
I like that.
I do too, because I don't even really know what I'm looking for, but I know it when I see it. So we're on the way to Armstrong. Famous for a bunch of different things. Cattle.
Cheese country.
Exactly, cheese.
Yeah.
They're super famous worldwide, I think, for their cheese.
Couple of cheese balls going to cheese country.
You got it, man. We're gonna go see Al, big time collector in country store, advertising, oil and gas. I've heard how good his stuff is, but I've never actually been there. So this will be a first for me and for you, and I think we're both gonna enjoy it.
Go slow, I think we're close.
I think it's right up here on the right. Look at the old car.
Yeah.
Let's go see Al. Yeah, you can tell this is the place.
All the stoneware.
Hey!
Hey, Scott, how you doing?
Good, Al, how are you?
Sheldon.
So this is the place.
This is the place. You guys want to go take a look in the shed first?
Why don't we
Whatever
do
you
that?
suggest.
Just follow me. Oh, we can't go in there.
Yeah, do not
It's my
enter.
place.
Signs all over the place.
Yeah. I've been a collector for about 45 years. There's some beauty in this stuff, especially the advertising things. They got character. I like bullet holes. I like broken, kicked.
My guess is, given that this is outside storage, this is the lower quality stuff that we're gonna see here.
I guess we can start here.
Hey.
How about her?
Wow, you've got some great stuff in there. I don't even know where to start.
You got a little bit of everything here.
Al's a dealer, he's a picker. He's always gonna have some lower end stuff and some high end stuff too.
Shouldn't you be taking one of these back to Calgary?
Whoa!
That good old copper crab.
That is so ugly, it's almost good.
Almost is the key word there.
It's like a Velvet Elvis painting.
Alberta bound, Alberta bound.
Geez, you can sing a lot better than we can. See, that's the kind of thing.
You could get for $10.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I saw it in a garage show for $5, I'd go,
Good luck with it.
You got some trolley card signs, it looks like. Oh, they're all Wrigley's.
Those are good. Those sat in the old trolley cars up high, didn't they?
This might have been later in time, it might have been in a bus as opposed to a trolley cart, because I think the trolley carts were a little narrower than this.
Yeah, and longer.
Yeah. So what are you looking at for some trolley cars?
$20 for the works.
Done. Can't argue with that.
Okay.
Wrigley's is a great name. People love Wrigley's. We should have no problem at $20.
Hey, that's kind of good.
Yeah, that's off probably an old gas station clock.
What it is the face of an Art Deco clock. Does it work?
Yes, it does.
Huh. Had more pieces surrounding it originally and sometimes some advertising on the bottom. What would you want for that, Al?
$45.
What were you thinking? You were thinking 30, weren't you, Scott?
I'm thinking 30. Apparently I'm thinking 30.
Well, 35, bottom line.
Sold.
Sold?
Done.
Done. How much you charge for your matchbooks?
Usually they run around $1 each.
I spot a whole bunch of matchbooks, and of course on some of them are pinup girls. If I took a bunch, would you go 50 cents each on them?
Sure. What do you like?
Well-
You're looking at those girls a lot.
Well, you see, Sheldon and I got a little bit of a bet going.
Uh-huh.
Who can get the most macho thing, and there's not much more macho than pinup girls on matches, is there?
That is.
I'm not sure if that's macho or not, but I'm hedging my bets. These are just to win a bet, bud.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I think I'll take a few of them.
What are you doing, Scott?
Hey, I think I got something to win the bet.
Matchbooks?
Sheldon and I, we don't always agree on what we're gonna buy.
To me, the matchbooks are cheesecake. So I put on a 1970s hockey helmet. Come on, Cozens, I want a piece of you.
Killer.
Oh,
Killer
God.
number 11, right on the back.
That's macho.
hilarious.
And I got a breastplate to just in case you get a shot in.
You know what? You try to be macho by putting on a hockey helmet, you better be prepared for a macho response.
I'll get him back.
So Al, when are you gonna invite us into the house?
Why don't you come take a look? Some things are negotiable, I guess.
Perfect. I'm really optimistic. I know we're gonna see good things. Whether they're for sale at a price that we can do something with, that remains to be seen.
You take your jacket off if you want. I don't know if there's anything you like.
Wow, look at this. We're walking in the house, and of course there's advertising everywhere as we walk in. Holy smokes.
Well, I like the high-end things.
Yeah,
Scott really likes the same things that I do.
it's impressive. There's no doubt about that.
He's a sick puppy like I am for this stuff.
Wow, some good things in here.
Sheldon really is into the glassware more, you could see, and the finer things in a house. Scott is after what we would have thrown in the dump.
One man's junk is another man's treasure. I love that table. The Broadway Hotel, what a great logo. That's Vancouver, right?
That is Vancouver.
1930s, 1940s era, can be used as a side table in anyone's house. What would it cost me to buy a Broadway Hotel table?
Well, 400. 400 would take it out of the house.
I'm not sure if we could get much more than 400 out of it. The
I had
Broadway
a kind of
Hotel
a
was.
macho suggestion, though. I thought we could have a little bit of an arm wrestle. Could either be 3 or 4, depending on who won.
Wow.
How about an arm wrestle?
Oh, jeez.
You're gonna beat me though. Look at the arm. Look at the arm.
Exactly.
Twisting wrists, I haven't done that in years and years, and of course, I hate to lose. This guy's cheating here.
Hey, look, he's got his arm bent over on me.
Hold on
do
just a
it.
second.
And I'm gonna try to get Al curled in and pull him towards me if I can.
3, 2, 1.
No, he's got me. You see, you let him cheat.
But we're a team.
Al was a lot stronger than he looks. He's a skinny guy, but he's got pretty good biceps.
All right, why don't we call it a draw?
350? 350?
Good.
350?
350. All right. Okay.
We were done. We've saved $50 and I didn't lose face.
I gave in.
That is so good.
That's 1909.
Atlas School Supply Company, Chicago, Illinois. I just love the way it's got all of the peaks on it. It's a little rough on this edge, is where all the kids were playing with it, but it's great.
So are you telling me you're interested?
Well, my wife would love that. She loves maps.
What do you want for it?
350.
Yeah, that's steep. So I'm not saying it's unreasonable, it's just, do you have any room?
The best I could do is probably $50 down, so 300. And that's probably what I'm into it.
I'm done. At $300, it's a bit steep, but I know if we can't sell it, my wife's gonna wanna keep it.
I'm on a shopping trip for his wife.
And you're paying half the cost of
And it's
everything.
only costing me half.
It's beautiful.
Hey, where did the glass come from, Al?
the yard sale.
Painted glass. They've got 2 good macho images on them. Let me put them up against the light here.
Yeah, they are just awesome with lighting behind them.
Hey, but that's macho. Look at that guy coming over the falls.
He's got the square jaw.
Exactly.
And he's doing something really stupid.
He should be yelling and screaming right now.
That could be a potential entry into the macho contest. The other one's kind of a cowboy one here.
Yep.
What do you want for them, Al?
$80.
$80 the pair?
Yep.
Boy, hard to argue with that.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
We should triple or even quadruple on those. We walk in the kitchen and there's things I would love to own, and I'm not even an advertising guy. You got some incredible things here, Al.
Whoa, is that a beaut? He looks like he's been smoking a little peyote there.
That's a hider, too.
Oh,
Artist.
Hyder.
That's a hider, yeah.
You know, Hyder was the guy that did the Calgary Brewery
Yeah,
paper.
no, I know it.
Never seen that Five Roses flower sign.
Definitely first war.
Yeah.
He's pointing back, saying, buy this flower because this is what we send to our troops who are fighting for our country.
Appealing to your patriotism.
But that's what I always say about advertising. The reason I love advertising is because it tells you something about what people were thinking at the time they made it.
And that tells an interesting story, that one.
Man, that is such a tempting piece. That is a piece that I can't walk away from if I can get it today. What would you want out of that?
1,500 takes it off the wall.
The calendar part's replaced, right?
Yes, but it's all original underneath.
I'm having some trouble with the decision because by not having an original calendar pad, you knock out the top 2% of the market that only wants complete and only wants original. If that had the original calendar piece on it, I wouldn't hesitate for a heartbeat at $1,500. But I'm thinking that may be one that I'm married to for a while because the calendar pad's missing. See, I'd feel a lot better at 12, 15.
Oh, I like to think I'm a pretty good negotiator. I've bought a lot of things, and I'm like Scott, because he's just an old roughhouse hockey player. Man, I've been coming down on a lot of things. Absolute bottom line, 13. Or it just looks really nice there, and then you can come over and visit now and again and just look at it.
Do I have to pay anything to visit?
No, I might even give you a beer.
With a guy like Al, there are two ways to deal with him. What's your bottom line? Either say yes or no. The other way is over 2 days with a bottle of scotch. We don't have time for that. 1,300.
Okay.
And a beer.
Okay. I got lots of dishes if we have extra company to serve them.
The heck with the dishes. I'm looking at the Five Roses flower sign. I know that sign well. I owned that sign one other time and traded it away to somebody and always regretted it.
I take it that's a really rare one, Scott?
Tin litho, that's the reason why it's so hard to find, right? Porcelain survived, tin litho did not survive. I have gone 15 years without seeing another one, and I might go another 15 years before I see another one.
I was thinking of just paint it over, make a stop sign out of it.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Or you could just sell it to me instead. That is amazing. Are you selling it?
It could be sold.
Can we get that down then? It's always hard to buy from the kitchen in a house because I know he loves it and I know his wife loves it. I know I'm not getting it cheap. It's got a few scratches on him, which is unfortunate. It's just such a tough sign to find, though.
You like it, don't you?
I love it. It's just such a rare image.
Only Canadian, red, Five Roses.
What would you need out of that?
I was thinking 14.
Which is about twice what I paid for the one that I had before. What would your rock bottom price be on it?
12. Absolute bottom, 12. Rock bottom.
Oh.
All right.
I'm gonna have to live with it.
Good
I know.
going.
I know it's my only chance to get one, probably again.
I knew we were not leaving today without Scott having that sign in his arm.
That's a little more than I wanted to pay for a sign in that condition, but you just don't see them. That's a keeper for me. We're not selling that. And Sheldon paid half of it.
Now we're buying for the whole family. We've made some great purchases. I think we should go get a little packing, maybe load her up. This one's got a little deco to it. That's a good deal for Scott and I. We should easily be at $65.70.
We should have no problem at $20 selling those for $50, $60, $70.
That is so good, isn't it?
I'm really happy about that. You know what? I think we should get somebody to appraise this. I'm curious to see what it's worth now. Great day for me. Got some fabulous items. Al, it's been great.
Thanks a lot.
Good to meet you,
And I
Al.
hope you guys make something on this.
Good guy, good dealer. I'm really happy. New friend for me.
It was sure a lot of fun.
Next time you can come to my house, and I'll
Okay.
take advantage of you.
Do I get a beer?
Yes.
Okay. I wasn't quite expecting them to take as much out of the house, but they did pick some pretty good items, and I hope they do okay on them.
See you in Calgary, Al.
Have a good trip.
Okay, thanks, Al. I always love it when you can buy stuff off the wall of a guy's house.
And the guy going over the falls in the canoe, as macho as you get.
So, Sheldon, I think we should give Keenan a call. Do you really think he had everything set up in the shop?
Hard to say.
We should give him a little test, see if he can find us an appraiser for that 5 Roses flower sign.
He might surprise us.
Hello?
Keenan, this is Scott and Sheldon.
Hey, how's it going?
We bought a few things out in BC, and we need you to find us an appraiser. We picked up an old 5 Roses flower sign from about 1920 or so.
Okay.
See who you can round up, and then we'll talk to you when we get back to town.
Okay, sounds good.
Hey, Keenan, how are things looking at the warehouse?
They're good. We're getting a little bit of progress.
Yeah, are you working hard?
I'm busy.
Perfect. Do you believe him? So we still got our little macho thing going. I guess we should decide what we're playing for, and just a friendly little bet. Loser buys the winner a pint.
You're on. We're going to Abbotsford. Around the turn of the century, I think it was 1903, the most famous bank robber in Canadian history hung out around this part of the world, Billy Miner. Is that right? It was his invention to say, hands up.
That's funny.
We're going to Dave's place, and he's gonna have a ton of stuff, all kinds of oil and gas things.
Oh, okay. I think I see it right here. That's Dave's place.
And he's got shipping containers.
Oh, look, he's got dogs, too.
Little Rottweilers.
Yikes. Let's go see Dave.
Hey guys, how are you?
Sheldon?
Dave, Scott.
Scott.
Nice
How
to
are
meet
ya?
Good, thanks.
So what's the story?
Well, you know, I like gas and oil and signs. I like cars, and I like everything to do with cars, and that includes the gas and oil and the advertising. So I have some signs in there.
You got a lot of signs. Signs everywhere.
You've been busy, Dave. There's gas pumps, some restored, some in the rough. How is it that you've got a couple of sets of traffic lights?
I traded those in with the person.
I cannot believe how much stuff Dave has accumulated.
Well, you know, it's a fine line between collecting and hoarding. Originally, I started collecting gas and oil, and then I all of a sudden liked pop, so I started collecting a bit of pop. For a little while, I was general store signs too, but I sold those because I figured I got to start focusing, right? So the challenge for me is to let go of some of the stuff.
So does that mean that the tobacco ones are going to be cheap as you're getting out of them?
Probably.
I like this one right here. The sign that catches my eye is Model Tobacco.
It's a bit of a beater, but it's not a common sign.
Good image. The guy reminds me of the fellow from the Monopoly game.
It's porcelain.
Yeah, you usually see those in tin. That's a great sign. The condition's not as big a problem because of the figural nature of the sign with the old man on it.
What would you want for that one?
$150.
I like it better at 100 with the shots in it.
What do you think about 100 and a quarter?
So
All right. At $125, we'll do well on the Model Tobacco sign.
I like that high plane one. He's got to have 200 or 300 signs in that warehouse.
Oh, I like that.
Some are really good ones. Dave, would you sell your big red Indian? It looks like it's about an 8 out of 10. I want that sign if I can get it.
no, that's part of my core collection.
What about your wall of pop?
Yeah, those are keepers.
We're trying them on. We're asking about several things. What about this one, Dave? Would you part with Frenchie?
I just can't sell that.
Not for sale.
Dave, you got a couple big Texacos. Are either of those for sale?
No.
I guess you're a Texaco guy, aren't you?
He's a buyer, not a seller.
It's tough to sell just because I've paid probably full retail for an item.
I'm concerned we're not going to get anything good out of here. The Red Indian there.
I just upgraded, so that used to be the centerpiece before.
Yeah. We might get the occasional double today, or maybe some oddball thing. This one got shot with a machine gun.
Sure looks like that.
I mean, Red Indian is one of the rare ones where condition is less of a factor than some other things.
Well, it's the most collectible Canadian gas and oil company.
What would you need out of that one?
Probably around 15.
I'm tempted, but I'm not tempted enough because I'm in at 1,000 on that, hoping to get 15 for it. I think we're just a little too far apart on that one.
This time.
This time. One of the hardest things we see in this business is trying to buy from a buyer. Well, show us some more stuff. Let's go back.
Come on.
So now I've changed gears. I know I'm not getting quantity anymore. I'm trying to find the easiest thing for us to sell at a good dollar. Well, that's a nice one.
Yeah, isn't it? It's an old pump.
30s.
30s.
It's got the Art Deco sort of look.
Yeah,
to it.
tombstone.
Beautiful pump. Red Indian Marathon Blue Gas.
And that's a Canadian pump too. It's by Wayne out of Toronto.
That is a great one though, because not only has it got the Red Indian look, it's the Marathon Blue, which is a rarer version of the Red Indian.
Yeah, it's a premium gas, right?
Yeah. It's just a great look.
It's a good-looking pump.
Like, I mean, that's a way better pump,
We love those double visibles, too.
but I like the looks of this one better.
Yeah.
We can sell that pump in our market for probably $3,500, maybe $4,500 on a stretch. So what would it take to walk one of those home?
Out of my shop, you're probably looking at around 6,500.
Really?
Something like that, right?
But we're not in that marketplace,
No.
we're not selling retail. I'd like us to be in this thing at $2,500 to sell it for $3,500. So where would you need to be on it?
Probably 3,000.
Jeez, that's tempting. $3,000.
How about an arm wrestle?
Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll go 3 on this one. You be nice to us later on.
That's a deal.
Okay.
All right, I'm
Perfect.
happy
Thank
about
you.
that.
I have over 200 gas pumps, right? So it was a little bit easier for me to give it up.
I'd say now we're motoring.
Now, I see you got a Michelin man here. He reminds me of myself.
You know his name?
I do not know his name.
He's Bib, isn't he?
Yes.
Bib, why is he Bib?
Bibendum, I think, is his real name.
Bibendum.
Little known fact.
You're making that up.
Not making that up.
What would you want for something like him?
Around 600.
I can't grind you too hard on that. How about 5?
Sure. It's a good deal.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good deal for me and a good deal for you.
Bibby!
Hey.
Bibby!
But can you imagine him in your living room with a light in him?
I can imagine him in your living room with a light in
And
him.
you're gonna see him in my living room with a light in him. Anything else for us to see that's for sale?
Another garage. Why not? Let's take a look.
Now we're getting further away from the collection. Does that mean it's gonna be cheaper over here?
Never know. Let's find out. There's 3 more items.
Oh, yeah.
Walk in the garage, 2 beautiful little pedal cars right on the ground staring us in the face. That's a Murray. Really good maker. 1960s probably. Is that original?
Yes, both of them are original paint and original graphics.
Is that a Murray too?
Yes.
Those are the kind of things that 10 years ago would have sold for $600, $700 a piece. You know, pedal cars are a little soft. We don't usually buy them, but these 2 are in great nick. What would you want for a pair like that?
Probably around 800.
What do you think?
Well, I'd be a lot happier at half that. I'd be a lot happier at 4.
What about 5?
I'm good with 5. Are you good with 5?
I'm good with 5.
They have personalities that are very much different. I think Scott's more of a grinder. I think Sheldon's more of a nice guy.
Dave is very quiet, soft-spoken.
But in general, it's tough picking.
I could probably do 650 for you, Scott.
Remember, you owe me one. Remember? You said you'd be nice to me if I went 3,000 on the gas pump?
Yes.
How about 6?
Okay, done.
Good, I'm happy with that. We're paying some good, top-notch prices today, but we're buying top-notch merchandise.
Hey, Sheldon, I got something neat to show you. Have you seen one of these grip strength machines?
Oh, yeah, but never one in as good a shape as this. It's a grip meter, the sort of thing where a couple of guys would be at the fair and say, okay, I'm gonna show you how strong I am. Can I try it? Does it work?
Yeah, just drop a penny in there.
Yeah, that's a Macho item. I need to own that. I'm just about to squeeze it. Dave, what do you need out of it? When I see Scott over there talking to Dave.
Only 500.
500 done.
Sold.
What do you mean sold?
Bang! Deal done. That's my entry to the Macho competition. I win.
He just scooped me in the Macho competition. I'm not happy you scooped me, but 500 is a good price.
You gotta assess your opponent's weakness and go right in for the kill.
Scott, did you spot that?
There's a good one. That is a great one. That's almost a 100-year-old tin, and it had the old Indian chief on it. Sheldon, have you ever seen the old Indian chief?
I know
That's the
exactly what you're
old
talking
Indian
about,
chief.
because the detail.
In the feathers is so much better than in the later one. That's an early tin.
It's probably only 1 or 2 or 3 cans like that that would have survived.
It's as good a red Indian tin as I've ever seen. That's the best of the best. If you're gonna own one red Indian tin,
It's the nicest can I have.
would you be interested in selling that?
That's a keeper.
What about $750?
Oh, I just can't sell that.
What about $850?
That's a keeper, thanks.
Oh, you're killing me, buddy.
A man of his principles.
My worst fear whenever I see an oil and gas guy is that I'm gonna see a red Indian piece I can't buy.
Yeah, that tin's very important to my collection, Ray.
It kills me, it kills me, it kills me.
Well, I'm happy with the things that we did get. I think we should go get some packing material and maybe start packing her up.
He looks like me, he's shaped like me. I'm taking him home. That's an attractive sign. We'll double up on that, no problem. We can sell that pump in our market for probably $4,500 on a stretch. Hey, Dave, that was great. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
Thanks, Sheldon. It's easy to bring stuff home, but it's hard to take stuff away from your home.
Thanks a
Okay,
lot.
We'll
Yeah.
keep in touch.
Thanks
See
very
ya.
much.
Yeah.
See you, Dave. Hey, well, that was an interesting pit.
Everything we bought was good.
The grip meter. In the Macho category, that's about as good as it gets.
Why don't we give Keenan a call, see how he's doing with the appraiser for that 5 Roses flower sign.
Hello.
Hey, Keenan.
Hey, how's it going?
Goes great. How are you doing?
Just working around the warehouse.
And are we getting some work done there?
Oh yeah, busy.
Have you had any luck finding the appraiser?
I spoke with a few people, but I'm still tracing down a couple leads, but I'm on it.
Who do you have so far? Do you know their names?
Well, I spoke with a lady, I spoke with a gentleman. I have their names written down.
And you're getting some work done in the meantime there, Keenan?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get as much done as I can for you guys till you're back.
Hey, Keenan, nose to the grindstone.
Yeah, I'm giving it.
Okay, we'll see you when we get back to town.
Awesome, sounds good.
All right, thanks, bye.
Bye.
Okay, he doesn't know the names of the guys he's got. What, did he pick them up at Cash Corner?
I don't know what to think about that. I wish we were there to sort of see what he was doing.
Well, he was out of breath. Hopefully that meant he was moving things around. Take a look at that.
Oh, beautiful.
That's one thing I love about coming to this part of the country is how many eagles you see.
So we're off to Mission, right beside the Fraser River. Beautiful part of the world.
That's wonderful.
So guess who we're going to see? Attila.
Attila! That's a pretty macho name, though, you gotta admit.
Absolutely. We're going to a brew pub.
A brew pub. We're
Yeah.
picking a brew pub.
Yeah. I knew you'd be happy.
I love it. So we still got our macho competition, but I think we gotta let somebody decide it, and who better than the brewmaster?
Good idea. Attila. So this is Mission Springs.
Here it is. Oh, look at the bottle right on the top.
Fire truck?
I'd like to buy that fire truck.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go see what they got.
A little early for a pub, isn't it?
It's never too early for a pub. Hey,
I'm Attila.
Scott, how are you?
Good to meet you, Scott.
Sheldon.
Sheldon, good to meet you.
This is incredible.
You've got tons of stuff just walking in the door.
The owner of Mission Springs really likes his antiques, and he manages to fill this building up with all this stuff.
Is this stuff for sale that we're seeing here?
There's definitely things here that we can look at.
Wow, what a great bar. Never seen so many taps in one place.
What is that?
Can I take it down?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's an old Edison lamp display that would have sat in a counter. Mazda lamps, Edison lamps. Good country store collectible. When the light bulbs went out, you'd go in there at the store and you'd go buy one light bulb. 1945 lamp specification chart, so you can date it right to 1945. It's got that sort of deco look to it as well. Would you consider selling that?
That would I'd have to take a few minutes.
Gotta make a call on that one?
You betcha.
You gotta look a list, you gotta talk to somebody.
Yeah, something like that. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
Hey, Norm.
What I'm hearing here is Attila's here to sell us some stuff, but he really doesn't know what it's worth. So when we express interest, he's got to go chat with someone to see what it's worth.
I'm just trying to think here what that would be worth. Gee.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay.
Thanks. Well,
So, what's the story?
it's definitely a possibility.
That means the price is going to be high.
$475.
Whoa! Almost double retail on that piece. I'm in this at 100 and a quarter to 150. We've had one better than this that we
Okay.
sold for 350.
Yeah, well, I won't be going any lower.
We're up. You should have it with that up.
At least.
Okay.
I'll have to give you something for that. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe a pint of beer.
Now you're talking.
I'm in.
Maybe you should have one too.
Yeah.
Do you have any Coke stuff?
There's a few Coke things.
Do you have anything that's interesting that you're not going to see every day?
I've got one on the pub side.
Well, let's go take a look at it.
All right. It's a bit of a walk. Big building.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
I am shocked because when I walk down the steps, I see a super rare Coke sign. That's not one I've seen very often before.
Well, I can be honest with you, I haven't seen one ever.
We know about 5 Coke collectors that don't have that sign. I'm going to offer you $1,500 for it.
Whoa. Oh, tough one. You know what? I'm gonna have to leave you again.
Again, he's got to go away and find out how much it is.
I'll be back in a minute, guys.
We don't have enough time for him to do a negotiation with somebody on every purchase.
We're stalling out here.
If we can't make a deal on the next few things we try, I think we got to see if there's a shed or a basement or something we can go look in.
Right, I agree.
Well,
I'd love to say yes, but I just can't. I think it's a real heartfelt thing with him.
I'm pretty shocked because I got a lot of respect for $1,500. So he was like, no.
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 Not even maybe, not even.
Not even maybe.
I'm feeling a little deflated because I'm seeing some things that I really want to own and I just can't get them.
All right, well, let's not pause here. Let's keep picking. Looks like we're not going to buy the primo items. They're screwed to the wall in the bar.
I'd like to introduce you to Norm.
Oh, hey,
Norm? Scott?
Scott, glad to know you.
Sheldon.
Sheldon, I'm glad to know you.
He's not the owner, but he's our expert.
Oh,
Well, I don't
okay.
know about being an expert. I know a fair amount about antiques and in general.
So you're the guy that's being hard on us.
Well, I'm trying to be easy on you, not hard on you.
Did he tell you what I heard on that Coke sign?
Well, he's a hard man to get along with.
Yeah.
I'm easy.
I like Norm and Attila, but we've got to find some stuff that's for sale.
Is there somewhere we can go where the stuff's a little less dear to your heart?
We want the stuff that's not nailed
Downstairs,
down.
that's...
Yeah.
Downstairs?
Let's
Lead
go.
the way, let's
All
go.
right.
Now I'm feeling a little more optimistic.
It's always good when you're having no luck upstairs to get down below or out to the garage.
Are you coming too, Norm?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
I guess the only good thing is we can at least talk to him directly, not through Attila. I love the smell of beer in the morning.
So this is where it all happens,
This is
isn't
where
it?
it happens. The
Wow.
bottling and the barrels are in there. Got some toys back here.
I'm going in. Oh, that would have been good. Sort of a cutie little guy.
I go into the next room, and there's a leather helmet. It's a football helmet, early one. I think I found the ultimate macho piece. I love it. I thought at first it was a reproduction. I was so surprised to see it. What do you want for that, Attila?
What do you think, Norm?
I think probably 25 bucks.
Bingo. Great buy. I'm so happy with that. I have a buyer for it immediately.
I don't know about that table. I wouldn't trust it too much.
No?
Ah, go ahead, Scott.
Being the
Take a
ballet
chance.
dancer that I am. So I'm climbing up there, and I'm just passing anything that looks like it's got any value back to Sheldon. And I'm letting him do the deals on it.
I'm buying. I like it. Hey, these are kind of neat. These are new, but
Are you hungry?
I am, as a matter of fact. What would I have to pay for a fork and a spoon?
That was 50 bucks.
Done. Not even going to argue with you guys on that one.
Way to go.
50 bucks?
What a deal at 50 bucks.
I was too busy climbing and handing things down to Sheldon. I didn't even notice the stupid fork.
Not every single thing we buy has to be old.
You got some instruments up here. Wall hanger trombone for a bar or something?
Oh, yeah.
And a crappy little, I think that's a repop.
Scott's passing me good stuff. A couple wall hangers, though, they'd be good.
I'd pay 30 for the trombone and nothing
Right.
for the little one.
But I was thinking 30 and 10.
How about 35?
That's good enough.
All right. Now we're making
Now
some
we're
headway,
moving.
guys. Yeah.
Oh, only if it's dirt cheap. Like I said, you're gonna catch it when it comes.
Nice catch.
Thank you very much. I love an accordion simply because Scott hates an accordion.
25 bucks for that.
Done.
I was gonna say 10. Look at this shell. It's like a little hobo.
And that's tramp art.
Yeah, it's a little
Is it
hobo
really?
thing.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. Okay. 1923.
yeah,
Huh. Somebody's odd idea of a stringed
yeah.
instrument. It was some sort of musical implement. What would the fair price on that be?
50 bucks.
Sort of thing I'd pay 20 for.
Yeah, because it's
Or
just...
would you pay 25?
25 it is.
All right.
Screaming good deal.
Oh, Bohemian made, still full.
Yeah, oh
We
yeah.
could probably drink those.
Those are made from 1950, and I wouldn't dare drink them.
That would be a macho thing to do.
That's
There you go.
That would be a macho thing to do.
If you did, I think you'd have the skitters for a week.
I'm not really sure what skitters are, but they can't be good.
Hey, well, we did a little damage in the corner here. Can we go up and have a beer now?
You betcha.
Hey,
Cheers.
Cheers.
good fun, you guys.
Lots of fun.
But you're gonna have to help us with one last thing.
Name it.
Scott and I have had a little bit of a wager going the last few days, and we're looking for a macho item. I think I got the winner, but you tell us which is the most macho item.
Ah.
Sheldon and I got this little bet going about who can find the most macho item.
She sort of speaks for herself, doesn't she? I think I have a good entry. It's a late acquisition, but a leather helmet, no mask. We're talking a really macho piece here. All this wear right here, every little chip represents two guys butting heads.
No, that was probably a field goal kicker's helmet, okay? I don't get the macho bit with that helmet, and it's a little sneaky to buy something off the judge and then have him judge the contest.
The guy that scooped me on the gripper is calling me sneaky.
I didn't scoop him, I did it right in front of him. I'm gonna show you something that's truly macho.
Oh, he's got to stand up for this.
Now look at that. It's pretty hard to beat a grip strength tester for macho. Each of you can have a go.
It works.
Give it your best grip.
Go ahead.
Oh, it rings the bell.
And your turn. Give it a shot. Unless the fix is in, I got a winner.
What do you think, Norm?
Oh, it's a tough call.
Newt Rockney wore this helmet.
Yeah,
that.
right. Louis Pisaglia wore that helmet.
Hey, what's wrong with
Hey,
Louis?
yeah, exactly.
He's
What's
a
wrong with
kicker.
Louis?
Oh, man.
He's a kicker.
You just went after the
Yeah,
BC
okay.
Lions.
He's a British Columbia icon, and you don't insult him in British Columbia.
Somebody just swayed me. I'm gonna go for the helmet.
Norm, what are you going for?
I know you're going to be mad at me when I say this, but I'm going to go for the helmet.
You guys don't know Macho, but making...
Thanks a lot, guys. This has
Oh,
been a great
thank you very
day.
much.
Thanks for being raw.
Awesome.
Thanks, Norm. Whoa, you got a grip on you, man. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling a little peckish.
That fork and spoon is too much money at any price.
We always have a little fun with accordions. I love leather. Anything that's leather, but especially a leather helmet.
I've heard that about you, that you like leather. It's a cool thing, and we're going to make good money off that.
I love Mission. I can't wait to come back.
I'm glad you guys came.
And when you come out to Calgary, come out, we'll give you a white hat.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Take care. Okay.
There's the fire truck. I like that fire truck. We could use that.
I think we got to take a shot at it. We noticed her when we drove in.
She's a beaut.
Yeah.
What is it, 42, 43, 44?
42?
I love everything about that fire truck. I love the look of it. It's got the great 40s Dodge look.
So what has she got, a big water tank on it?
Yeah, it's a water pumper.
Yeah, and Scott and I talked about it. We'll just fill it full of beer, and then we can serve them right here. How many times are we buying a fire truck? Let's give it a try. What do you need out of it?
We're talking, talking 8?
$8? Oh, that's just a bit too much.
No, at 8,000, guys, I don't think it makes sense to us. What would you think about, and don't be offended, but to us, and we've got to move it back to Alberta.
Okay.
What would you think about 4?
That's a little low.
5 would be more in order. That's up to you.
Excellent. I'm really happy at that. I love this thing.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thanks, Norm. This is the best thing we bought in a long time.
We've been looking for something like this for, what, 5 years?
And when are you delivering it?
No, that don't include delivery.
And I'm guessing we're going to get an offer for twice what we paid for it real quick.
I love picking in BC.
Yeah, overall, I think we did really, really well. A fire truck. I'm going to get Keenan, I'm going to tell him he's going to drive it back.
Hey, Keenan.
Yeah,
You got our appraiser set up?
yeah, absolutely.
So what do we got?
Well, I've spoke with a few people. I wish I could have got somebody down here to speak with you, but
So we don't got a warm body.
no warm body.
Oh.
I spoke with Cash Calgary Pawn Shop, Brad or Daryl there. They're both interested in looking at it.
Next.
I apologize. I spoke with Louis. He knows lots of people.
Boxing Louis?
Yeah, my coach.
Next.
I was out at one of the bars. I met a girl. Starts off bad, but it turns out really good. She's an antique specialist. She's very good looking. It's worth talking to her, and she seems to know her stuff. She really does.
Antiques.
Antiques. She knows.
Sheldon, I'm calling Jerry.
We got to make a call.
I have to give him credit for getting the phone number of a really good-looking girl in a bar.
At least it wasn't on the back of a cigarette package. That's right. Maybe we need Jerry.
I think we better go.
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Oh, this is my kind of garage.
Sheldon, do you want to come over and take a look at this?
Yeah, the color is just too good, isn't it? Hey, this is for us. It's Antiquomania and heroin. A nice little combination.
Oh, there's a good cure.
A little bit of a problem that Scott and I can relate to. It's Antiquomania.
Look at this. Finally a bike I can touch the ground on.
I'm not sure if that qualifies as a motorcycle.
I'm Scott Cozens,
I'm Sheldon Smithens.
and we're pickers.
See that fork in the road? Take it. We travel all over Canada.
Looking for hidden gems in basements, attics, and barns. For me, it's all about the thrill of the hunt. Oh man, we might have hit the mother lode here. I like to move fast. I can always find something we can make a profit on.
I thought I'd seen it all, Scott. I'm looking for that one-of-a-kind item that has its own story to tell. Just like the people we meet, every story is different. It's not junk to us.
So it's nice to be in New Brunswick.
Yeah, I wonder what we're gonna find here.
Look at that, baby. Picked it up at a yard sale while I was waiting for you.
What is it, a salt shaker?
I think it's just the pepper. Hey, come on.
You overpaid!
That's part of a new collection I'm putting together. Little Goulias.
I don't get it. You usually don't buy bric-a-brac.
It's a Goulia. It's not bric-a-brac, it's a Goulia.
You make this stuff up.
I'm trying to get a new word in the dictionary of picking for small trinket-type items that don't really have any particular place in any area of collecting. As we go along, I'll fill you in. But you are gonna love this collection when it's finally put together.
How late were you in the bar last night?
Well, not too bad. I love Fredericton. And the good thing is, it's got Canada's only craft college, which means there'll be lots of Goulias out there for us to find. So we're going to see Brian and Jamie today. They have a 100-year-old drugstore that's supposed to be just filled with stuff. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to get in first into a pharmacy that's 100 years old. A lot of times in the old days, drugstores were sort of the everything store.
Yeah.
So they had toys in them.
Some advertising.
Absolutely.
This could be exceptional.
Okay, here, we're getting into a nice old area here. I bet you it's the corner, right on the corner.
Let's go meet them.
I'm beating you in.
As usual.
My big concern is whether it's been in the family the whole time or whether it's changed hands, because every time it changes hands, usually the best stuff gets pulled out. Let's go.
Oh yeah, showtime. I'm Sheldon.
Hey Sheldon, I'm Brian.
Scott, how are you?
Hey, how you doing? Sheldon, Jamie.
We heard you guys had some stuff you wanted to sell.
Yeah, we do. We've been in business since 1914. There's been a pharmacy on this corner longer than that. It's probably 1870, thereabouts.
Was it generation after generation? I mean, same family? Or...
No, it hasn't been the same family all along.
Changed hands?
It's changed hands a few times, but the antiques have just stayed with the business every time it's changed hands. Most of it's in the basement.
Well, let's go take a look.
Right down this way, boys.
Holy smokes.
Oh.
All these boxes are full? I can see on the shelves a bunch of really old, cool things, including old liniments and bottles in the boxes, a bunch of old apothecary bottles.
So everything's up for grabs? Nothing here is dear and near to your hearts?
No. We're selling part of our collection because there's too much for us to display. We have made attempts to get some of it in some museums, and there's not a lot of interest, so rather than have it in boxes in our basement, we'd rather it be in the hands of collectors, people who can enjoy it.
Saw something over here. Whoa, look at this, Shell. Right away, saw an unbelievable doctor's bag. One of the best ones I've ever seen. Oh, wow, look at that. There's a small box with some ampules in it. So there's some sort of kit in there.
Yeah, there's a tray in there.
There we are. Not only does it open from the top, it's got a secret compartment where there's a little surgical kit in there. That is something we're gonna own. Definitely wanna make an offer on this, but I'd like to see what else you've got so that we can sort of formulate a plan in our heads.
Sure.
And maybe a budget.
Yeah. If we start throwing $100, $200, $300 out right away, it might drive the price up all day long. So I wanna start small and end big. Okay, I'm gonna start digging.
What's this stuff? Is this what I think it is?
It's a pill maker.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so it would go on one of these decks, and when you slide it along, the powder that you've mixed would roll into round pills.
So this compresses into a pill.
It has to do with, making pharmaceuticals.
Oh, and there's one last piece in here. Looked like a little bullet maker, a little two-part press, nicely made, brass. This one is for making suppositories.
That's a suppository maker.
I thought it was either suppositories or bullets.
And
in effect, they're one and the same.
Right, yeah.
Either way, it's loaded.
To me, $100 is.
Whoa! Yeah, you're fair.
I want to be fair.
I go 50.
100 it is.
100 it is.
All right. Suppository maker for Scott.
I'll make them. He can use them. Shell, take a look at that. Tell me if you think that's got any age to it.
Oh, absolutely. It actually has more than age. It's got a little bit of uranium in it. And this under a black light would just jump out at you.
Is that what gives it the green color? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Sheldon, here's something we both need. Body tone pills.
Yeah. There's pretty much a remedy for everything you could ever conceive of in there. Look at Scott, you got Lloyd's biconical horse balls.
Graphco rectal dilators. Bayswater geriatric ointment.
I'm out. Antiquomania. Hey, this is for us. It's Antiquomania and heroin.
A nice little combination.
Oh, there's a good cure.
A little bit of a problem that Scott and I can relate to. It's Antiquomania. And evidently you need heroin to just dull the pain.
Who would have thought?
What do you want for this whole box right here of Goofy bottles, including the Antiquomania?
I'd do $20 for that box.
Done.
Okay.
Okay, we got the doctor's box, which I love. I mean, it's got some serious age to it. So what do you think on that baby?
That's gonna be a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's, I mean, I've seen the bags around by themselves, but not usually the complete kit.
Throw a number up.
We'll be fair.
It's $100.
They don't have the knowledge that we have of what the market bears for something like that. That's just too low. 200.
Fair enough.
I told you we'd be fair.
You were fair.
We
Thank
always
you very
are.
much.
Thank you
Yes.
very much.
I want them to know that we're not going to try and steal stuff from them.
All right.
So what do you want to do about those bottles? Jamie and Brian have some great apothecary bottles. They're all different sizes, they're different vintages, but they all have a good look. How much do you want per bottle?
$10 a piece or $8 a piece for more than 10.
See, I'd be more comfortable at $5 a piece if we took more than 20. So we'll pull out at least 20 at $5 a piece.
Maybe make it more attractive. Why don't we say we'll take 40 bottles?
If you're looking to clear out a lot of them, we'll take a lot of them.
So I'm thinking $7 a piece.
$7 a piece?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, $7 a piece. Don't look.
Don't look.
It'll be less painful if you don't look.
It's like a Band-Aid.
So I'm distinguishing from the 30s and 40s and 50s bottles, and I'm concentrating on the 100-year-old bottles. Well, you know, Shell, I'm feeling pretty good about this.
All right, let's see if we are.
Letting those things go can be difficult. So even though they're hidden and they're in boxes, we've always known they're there.
Did we hit our 40? Because we committed to 40.
2, 4, 6, 8, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 38, 40.
Perfect deal.
Okay, so I'm fine with 95% of what's here.
Okay, what aren't you fine with?
Well, just the ones with the tops still with them.
Sure.
So he pulls 3 bottles out.
37 at 7.
Yeah.
We think he's pulling them out and they're gone.
3 at.
I know it's peanuts, but at 10.
Done.
Okay, so that, wait. We got to do the math on this. It was going to be 40 at 7.
280.
Which is 280.
And now we're at 289.
Yeah, $289 exactly.
He just wants $3 more a bottle for those.
Extra $9. We're in.
I wasn't trying to break the bank on you. It just
No,
makes me feel better about those ones a little different than the
Hey, we're
others.
good. Those are great prices, great bottles.
Hey, this has been great. We got a lot of small stuff and a little packing to do.
This is one of those once a year, if you're lucky, days as a picker.
That's very unique to get into the basement and buy that old stock.
This is a fabulous doctor's bag, isn't it? I mean, look at that baby. The little secret compartment there. We should double up and make 400 off it, so I'm okay with 200. Good bottles, top of the mark. We're gonna do the quick flip. If we can sell them all for 600, that's what we're gonna do.
I'd say we did all right, and so did they.
We're coming back next time we come to Fredericton.
We'll sort through it again, and you can take another pick.
I just remembered, I put something aside. It's a little Gulia. It's a bit busty. So now what would you want for something like that?
Gotta have 50 cents.
It's busted.
Glue it back together.
One-time offer, 25 cents.
It's a deal.
That's a deal. I don't shake on that.
See you later,
Thanks
guys.
a lot, you guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Now, that was just a killer pick.
Another fine day in New Brunswick.
Yeah, I love picking the Maritimes. I love the Acadians. And I picked up something really wonderful.
What is going on with you? His foot's missing.
I know, isn't it beautiful?
Tell me what's going on.
It's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know yet. We got quite the little collection of Goulias going here.
You know, sometimes I worry about you.
Just sometimes? So we're off to see Brian. Been picking for 18 years or so. It's always nice to meet another genuine picker.
Member of the fraternity.
I'm hoping picker translates into buy and sell, not buy and hoard. There's Winter's Point right there. Bingo.
Hey, this looks interesting.
Hi there. How we doing?
Scott, how are you?
Ryan, glad to meet you.
Hi, I'm Sheldon. Where do you do some picking?
Mostly around St. John, Fredericton area. Sometimes I go to the state of Maine.
How's the buying been?
It's been outrageous this year.
Show us what you got.
I have some stuff in the garage.
I want the motorbike. It's amazing, all the different weird, sort of disjunctive, conjunctive nature of
Well,
it.
usually if I come across the yard sale and I spot something that I've never seen before, I'll buy it.
It's a store display just to talk about
Yeah,
arthritis, and so many people would love to have a skeleton. Interesting item because people will use it as a Halloween decoration. Other people will just use it as a fun thing to put in the window. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start at 40.
You make her 15, she can have her.
50 bucks.
Yep.
Done. A lot of guys looking for skeletons, and it's not real easy to find one that size. Oh, look at that. Fredericton High School football team, 1926-27. That's cool. It's got a great look. The date's right on it. The name's right on it. You think we need to take that back to Calgary?
Yeah.
The price has got to be right.
So how's $35?
How about 25 bucks with the busty glass?
Well, I might as well cut my losses now.
Done. I got a buddy that'll put a piece of glass in that. $95 that quick. And you got a bunch of little decoys.
How much a piece would we have to pay for them?
In the $40 range.
Per.
Yeah.
So I pick out what I think are the 6 best.
I'm thinking a couple $100.
I don't really have the room for it.
Ryan was sticking to his 240. Took another tack. You're stuck on 240.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. Now that's a negotiator.
Let's throw that in at 240.
Yeah, okay.
That is
You got a deal.
beaut. That's the best negotiator I've ever seen. I want that. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, very nice.
And are they from here?
No, they're from down south, New York.
I love salt glazed cobalt blue jugs. Man, they almost look too good to be true.
Yeah, they're just really, I think they've never been used since the day they were made.
Shell, do you want to come over and take a look at this?
Yeah. The color's just too good, isn't it? It just instantaneously yelled, "Fake! Fake!"
Because there's just no wear whatsoever on them.
Well, I bought them from a reputable guy, so really.
And did you buy them as 150 years old?
Yeah, yes, I did. Yeah, I bought quite a bit of stuff over the years from this fella.
Oh, yeah?
And I don't think he would have steered me wrong.
Well, he might not have known.
No, and I'm like him. I'm not an expert on it.
Here's my problem. Zero wear.
Yeah.
Always look for wear where wear should be. If there's no wear on the handle where it's supposedly picked up every day for 150 years, ask yourself why. If there's no wear on the bottom where it's been dragged across a counter or put down, ask yourself why.
They look like they've been bought and then never done anything with them all that time.
And that's always a possibility.
Yeah.
Could have happened. They could be totally right. We could be walking by the deal of the day,
Yeah.
but you got to go with your spidey sense.
Yeah.
I'd rather not buy something when my spidey sense is tingling than buy something and be buried in it. No hard feelings.
Where do we go from here?
Welcome to the house. Have a-
Oh, you got lots of stuff.
Yep.
Oh, I love the chainsaw sculpture side.
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited. I'm looking around. I see lots of collectible things.
I love the ship's model.
That's quite modern, but
Modern or not, she's a beauty. What would you need for something like that?
that one there, somewhere's around $175.
I think I'd be more comfortable with 100 and a quarter.
Well, If you can just help me a little bit, I think you can own it.
Buy you lunch?
Well,
I'll buy you a beer.
it all works out that way, doesn't it? 150, it'll be yours.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
150.
Yep.
Seems fair.
That's a nice piece.
I'm curious about the ship's wheel.
Yeah. I bought that at an antique show probably 10 years ago.
I don't like to hear that.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
That usually means you paid a lot.
Well, it's not too bad. I'm probably into it for about 2 1/4.
Good looking one.
Yeah.
Great for any bar.
Yeah.
We're dealing with somebody that's in the biz, knows the rules of the game, knows the game.
So what would be a fair price?
Well, you gonna let me make a few dollars on it?
Of course.
How's $250?
Oh, man.
Okay.
That's a few dollars.
That's done. Yeah.
We don't have to worry about him coming too low, because if he comes in too low, we're accepting. We're not offering him more money today because he's in the biz. I saw something over here. Rat-faced Mickey Mouse.
That's what they call a Steamboat Willie.
That's what all the serious Mickey Mouse collectors are looking for, is that rat look to him, not the big, fat, wide grin that Mickey Mouse has now. This is made in Japan pre-war,
Yep.
but it's a knockoff. When I say knockoff, what I mean is it's a period unauthorized Disney product,
Yes,
right?
yes.
But the value drops
Sure does, yeah.
dramatically if it doesn't say Walt Disney Productions on it. What would you want for your Mickey?
Probably about 15.
15?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do 15 on that. At 15 bucks, we'll triple or quadruple on that, baby. That is a sweetheart, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
That would have been a great souvenir probably in the 30s, 40s. You'd see in a tourist shop in Nova Scotia. And what a great thing to take back to England with you or somewhere.
Yeah.
Now, I sort of like that, not because I think it's worth a lot of money, but I think it's sort of cute. What would you want for that?
Oh, I could let you have that for $10.
Done. If I go to Sheldon's house and he's got a couple lobsters on the dinner table and I come in with that little cup filled with melted butter, I can get 25, 30 bucks out of that cup. I guarantee it.
Good luck with that. Now, you're into Nicky Knackies again, but these aren't going on the dashboard. We're done with that, aren't we?
These are not, no, we're not done with that, but these are not going on the dashboard.
All right, I got another room here with some stuff that
Well,
you
look at
might
the
be
four
interested.
posters.
Yeah, spool-turned beds.
Yep.
I want a couple more horses over there.
Base needs a little work.
Little love and care.
Yeah.
Missing the tail. It's really just a leave it as she is display model
Or a project.
Or a project. When that one's missing it would have had the rocker. One of them was quite a bit older than the other one. This is about 1910, that's about 1960.
Okay, yeah.
But better shape.
Better shape, not as old. Everything about it screams 60s.
Yeah.
Everything about this screams 1900, 1920.
And that's why people like antiques.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice little green wheels on it. So what would something like that cost?
Oh, I'm thinking about 100 1/4 on that.
See, I think that's retail on that. See, that's a 75 bucker for me.
Yeah.
That's all it is. No more. 75 bucks.
Okay.
75?
Okay. Yeah. 75?
75 it is.
We should be able to get the 100 1/4 that he was asking for.
I'm curious, what's the story on this piece right here? That's a big
Yeah, it's a Ride-em, right?
Yeah.
It's a little Ride-em fire
Yep.
truck.
fire truck.
Probably American is my guess, but we'll see.
Still has his bell and the siren.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been ridden hard and put away wet.
Oh.
It's been left
It's
outside.
outside.
Somebody's had a lot of fun with it.
They sure have. It's got that good display look. Put it up on a shelf and it would have a certain look, or alternatively, a purist would strip her down, redo it, bright fire engine red. I mean, what would you want for something like that?
About 100 1/2.
Ride-ems are a little tougher than pedal cars, or...
If you want to make 110, you can have that. Okay.
It's big, it's bold, it's red.
Yeah.
Right? Do you have any chippies? Just little china pieces that are chipped and cracked?
I do believe I have them somewhere.
I'm looking for Goulias now. I got a Goulia thing going. They got to be chipped. They can't be perfect condition.
Not only are they chippies, they're also from this era.
Oh, yes! These are perfect.
Yeah.
Salt and peppers.
Battling salt and peppers. How much for the chippies?
No, no!
How much for the chippies?
That's my donation to you.
Yes!
How's that?
All right. It's always nice to meet a real picker and not a pretender. Ryan's a real picker. At 110 bucks, we should be able to double our money on that, no problem. That's beautiful.
That's a good buy. Easily 400 in our market. Maybe we can hold out for more. That'll fix up nicely.
It's got some good age to it. He's a little ratty around the mouth.
So are you. Thanks a lot, Ryan.
Thank you.
Just
Thank
a
you.
pleasure.
It was great.
I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
So
you
did
guys
we.
come back.
Oh, we want to
Yep,
come back
yep.
because we got some great stuff from you, and we think you're going to be able to replace it, but next time we're out here.
I'll be on the hunt tomorrow. It was a good experience. They were wonderful guys.
Let's get picking. Don't hurt my lobsters. These are the best Goulias I think I've ever bought.
Trinkets. And now you got a new name for it, Goulias. What's Goulias? Give me that.
Not a chance. You keep your hands off my Goulias. I've got a purpose for these.
Incorrigible. We're off to Cap Pelé. They make more smoked herring there than anywhere else in Canada.
Seriously?
Yep. Who was the first guy to smoke a herring?
Cheech and Chong. We're off to see Michelle today. He's a big acquirer of things. I understand he's got some oil and gas stuff, some signage, and money's no object for him. He's not short of cash. So the only piece of the puzzle I haven't found yet is whether he's motivated to sell or whether he just wants us to come and look at the stuff he's got. But when you hear that a guy's got as much stuff as this guy's got, you gotta take a look.
That's the key to the whole day.
No pain, no gain.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes peeled, because I'm thinking if this guy collects oil and gas, he's likely to have a gas pump out front or something.
Lobster traps.
There it is.
There,
That's gotta be it
the
right
place,
there.
Yeah. How could you tell?
Yeah.
Look at the signage.
Holy smokes. This place is covered.
Yay.
Oh! Watch my Goulias.
I'm worried about you, buddy.
You must be Michelle.
Yes, I.
Scott, how are you?
Good to meet you.
Bonjour, I'm
How are you?
Sheldon. You got a lot of signs they're spilling
I got
out.
a lot of sign, yeah. Yeah, I got a little bit of everything.
Where do you find them, Michelle?
Like picking and then old barns and everywhere.
Got any spare signs?
You never know. If the price is right.
This should be fun dealing with him. Lead the way. Show us where you want to
I got
go.
some buildings
Right.
here in the back.
You get your own town. He's got 5 or 6 buildings, and I'm just hoping they're all full of goodies.
Well, let's get picking.
Wow, look at this place. Do you get any earthquakes around this part of the
Not
world?
really, no. Lucky, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to see that motorbike. Look at this. Finally a bike I can touch the ground on. Does it run?
Yeah, it runs out.
Not sure what to make of it. No name on it. Looks like it's sort of a put-together thing or a hobby kit. Do you know anything about it? Where did it come from?
No, I don't know nothing about it.
Did your kids ride it?
No, I never use it.
So what would you want for it?
$450.
Well, that's a tough call. Are you negotiable?
Make me an offer.
Well, given that Sheldon would rather not be in it at all, I'd rather be in it at $250.
No, I can't. Not at $250.
Okay.
$350?
3 1/4?
$350.
Are you gonna give me 25 bucks on something else?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, we'll do it. I think we did okay on that bike, and I'm gonna look real good riding that.
I'm not sure if that qualifies as a motorcycle.
He looked very happy with his bike.
Now I know Scott's gonna be happy for the rest of the day.
I've never met a lawnmower I like better than this one. Where we go next?
I can show you another building.
Let's go.
A little bit of stuff here.
Scott.
Whoa, there's a sweetheart. Inside an old cradle, turn-of-the-century cradle, is a Hires surf dispenser. My goodness, that's early.
Yeah, you don't see them often. Normally they all break.
That's the kind of thing that would have sat on a bar in a country store or in an old soda fountain shop 100 years ago. Man, that's beaut. I've never seen one of those, and I've been looking for Hire stuff for decades. Would you part with that?
Yeah. The price is right.
What are you looking for?
9.
I'd like it better about half that, $450.
The lowest I can go is 600. I can't go lower than that. So you won't find another one again.
You know what? I won't find another one.
I know you won't find another one.
I knew you were going to grab that,
Oh my
Scott.
God.
Yeah.
That is so good.
Yeah.
That's gonna look fabulous on somebody's bar.
I like that little sign. It's kind of trashed.
Yeah, it's a rare one. It's 1939.
There's a tin sign put out by the New Brunswick government. What would you want for it?
I need at least 75 for that one.
How about 60?
70.
65.
Okay.
Done.
I like the Wrigley sign. You just don't see Wrigley's tin signs. So it's got a little bit of embossing on it here, right? A little raised lettering. This is, yeah, it's a little raised there too.
Yeah.
It's St. Thomas.
Yeah, 1949.
Yeah, 49, there's the date. What would you need out of it?
1400.
Whoa, that's a big
Make me an
number.
offer.
What's your bottom, rock bottom line on it?
900.
Yeah, I'm at 400, 500, maybe 600 tops.
No, I can't do it for that
Yeah.
price.
God, I love that sign. I hate leaving that sign, but I just can't justify that dollar. We may come back to that later.
How long have you been collecting, Michelle?
Around 9 years.
That's all?
9 years. So do you sleep standing up?
Yeah. A little bit of everything. Here.
As we went closer to the back of the yard, the sheds got less organized.
Look at this little cutter. What a sweetie, eh? Can I bring it down?
Yeah. The thing is damaged a little bit.
Oh yeah, see this thing's busty.
Yeah, but it's open.
So it would have to be put back on like that.
Little home-crafted thing,
Yeah.
one of a kind.
Different.
Could be used for a child, could be used just for display.
What would the cutter go for?
I don't know, $50?
Sold $50.
No negotiation.
None. And that keeps the momentum going. Goodbye. Easily $100. You have your favorite things in the house, Michelle?
Yeah, you can go in my office. I got a little bit of stuff there.
Always like getting to the house. That's where we want to be, because that's where the best things are going to be.
This is my office.
I love it.
Whoa.
Different.
Yeah, this is an office.
Whoa. That is one of the rarest tins you're going to find, pocket tobacco tin. We've seen that tin before. This one's in really good nick. It's a gorgeous little Canadian
They're nice, yeah.
tobacco tin. Still got the paper label on the top, Rock City Tobacco Company, Quebec. Good tin. That's what everyone wants, and this is one of the best of the best. How much?
28.
Tell you, I was hoping to be into it for 1,500.
No, I can't do 15. I need more than that.
What do you need?
22.
Still a little rich for me.
But we're heading in the right direction.
I can go 1,800. That's like a lot of money.
How about we go at 1900?
I can't argue for $100, even though I'd rather be in it at 15.
1,900.
Okay, deal.
You just don't get the chance to buy that tin very often. Thanks very much. What about your slot machine? I love the Indian head on it.
Yeah.
But we see a lot of slot machines. That is about as nice a one as we've seen.
Silver Chief.
That one has a really good look to it. Art Deco lines, a native head right in the middle of it, visible coins.
Okay.
Oh, you were close, Scott. You almost owned it.
I almost owned it. It wanted to give me money.
Yeah.
Wow. Would you sell that?
No.
Please? Throw me your stupid number on it.
3,000?
It's a stupid number. So you don't want to sell that baby?
2,700? Can't go to. They're hard to find.
Oh,
Think about it.
I'll think about it. Anything else to show us?
Yeah, we can go in the garage.
I think you're saving the best for last, is
Yeah.
my guess. Holy smokes.
Oh. This is the room that is clearly meant to impress. Everywhere you look, it's just covered with signage and all sorts of color. This is my kind of garage.
That's what's so great about advertising. It's colorful, it's trying to send a message, usually has a good visual on it. You got everything in
A
here.
little bit of everything.
And all in the last 9 years.
9 years, yeah.
You're a busy guy.
Yeah, always. I love collecting because I don't know what I can find tomorrow or the next day, and it's the thrill to find another piece. I love it.
What about the Buick sign, though?
Yeah, it's nice, eh?
It's a beaut. Is that something you'd part with?
No, I want to keep that one.
You got a little Salada coffee tin up there, porcelain sign?
Yeah.
What about that one?
Keep that one, too.
Oh my God, look at that. Primrose gas sign. I've never seen that sign before. That's got to be one of the rarest oil and gas signs. It's from this area, it's Irving. Is that something you'd part with?
No, I want to keep that one.
No go. Don't even try. Don't even think about it.
How about the Acadian lines? I know I saw one outside there.
I could get double. Maybe I can sell one, but I need at least 1,200 for that one.
And I suspect around here that's a pretty desirable sign.
You don't find them. They go up to 2,500. You know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
they're...
I'm taking it that given the rise in prices, that this is a little more dear to you than some of the other sheds.
Yeah.
So try to get any of this stuff out of you, going to be like really tough?
Just depend which piece.
Okay, I'm going to start looking.
All right, Scott, get picking. Michelle, you have the most amazing collection.
Thank you.
I see a whole bunch of signs stacked up against the pinball machine. That tells me that they're less dear to him or he's just got them and not so attached to them. I saw you had a 5 roses flower sign.
Yeah, it's a nice sign.
It's 3-color and it's in mint condition. Is that something you'd sell?
225.
225, did you say?
325.
325. Well, I'll offer you 225.
275.
250.
275.
Okay, I'll give you the 25 this time. It's only because it's in good nick. It's
Yeah, it's in good
really
shape,
good
yeah.
nick. I decide to take a little private time.
Hey, Scott. Scott?
Hey, Michelle, I was using the facilities and I saw something on the wall.
I told you he'd be
Where
under
do you get the
your bed.
screwdriver?
I carry one with me all the time. And what do I find? A King Cole door press.
With the king sipping some tea.
With the king sipping the tea. It's got some damage because when they put them in, nobody thought they were worth anything,
I
so
know,
they
I
just
know.
tightened
They
the
really
screw a
too
little
tight,
too
yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
But the good thing is it's taken a little bit of the hand, a little bit
Yeah,
of the
but
crown.
the face is nice.
But the face is good.
Yeah.
It's the figural King Cole. That sign in mint condition sells for thousands of dollars. What would you want for that baby?
600?
It's a bit steep. I'd be happier at 350.
Can't, no.
Okay, how about 400?
For no problem.
Excellent.
Good.
I've always wanted one of these things. I want one mint, but as you probably know, the price doubles, triples,
Yeah, they're
quadruples
very,
when
very
they're
expensive.
mint.
Especially the smaller ones are worth a lot more.
That's a sign we should be able to get $600, maybe even $700 out in Alberta. You just don't see them.
I just spotted something. That's nice.
Yeah, Ford gum machine.
The
1 cent.
Ford gum machine.
Is that like Ford cars?
I don't think so.
It's in nice condition.
Yeah.
A turn-of-the-century gumball machine. Really rare. Something you'd part with?
Depend the price.
Well, your turn.
700.
Whoa.
You really value that
Where
one.
you never saw one like that before.
I've never seen one priced like that either.
We were thinking maybe 2 on something
No, it
like
can't,
that.
no.
No, I realize that.
No.
We're so far apart.
Maybe 6, but
Take your best stab.
3?
450?
What about 4?
425 then would be halfway.
A little more than we'd be comfortable at normally. We're not going to argue over 25 bucks, but we both love this gumball machine.
And we could double up to a guy that's setting up a country store because that's got just the look you want. Man, you got some great stuff in here.
It's different. Everybody got different stuff.
But I see the Red Indian sign.
It's rough, yeah.
I noticed that he's got a 5-foot Red Indian porcelain sign. So the wheels start going, and Sheldon and I think maybe we can sell him the Red Indian store sign that we just bought in the Maritimes. Whoa, there's a big one. There's the biggest, best Red Indian sign I've seen.
We bought a sign the other day that's in better condition than one you have here. Would you be interested?
I'm always interested in buying signs. Yeah, I love signs, yeah.
I think I got a photo of it on my phone. 9+ out of 10. Original store mounting bracket on it.
That's a hard sign to find.
Especially in good condition.
The guy we bought it from, he thought it had never been outdoors. That's how good it is.
Absolutely killer piece.
Yeah, and we bought it in the Maritimes. We haven't shipped it yet.
What's the price?
We don't normally do this, but I'm going to tell you because we stepped up. We paid 10 grand for that sign.
You're worth a lot of money.
I tell him what we got into it because I got to get him past the shock factor of 10 grand. So I got a proposition for you.
Okay.
You know what we paid for it?
Yeah.
You know we got to make a little bit of money on it.
Yeah.
I would like to have you take us out of our 10 on this and throw in the one-armed bandit.
2,700? Can't go to. They're hard to find.
That's our profit, is the one-armed bandit.
So now we're starting to talk swap, and that's when things get really interesting.
What do you think about that? Only chance you'll ever forget.
That's a nice piece, yeah. One-armed bandit, you don't find them often, too.
So if you're feeling uncomfortable about that, what's your proposal?
Maybe if I give you a gambling machine, $1,000 different, you're still doing good in the deal.
So you want to pay us 9 plus the gambling machine?
Yeah, but you don't have to ship it to Calgary. Shipping costs a lot.
Yeah, good point.
I know he wants the sign, because not everybody steps up and offers you 9 grand. How about you give us what else can we throw into the deal? Maybe soften the blow a little for him money-wise, but get it up for us profit-wise. You give us $8,750 plus the gambling machine plus the Wrigley sign. I've been thinking about that Wrigley sign all day.
8,000.
It's got, okay, final offer, 8,500, Wrigley's, one-armed bandit.
82.
8,500.
82.
8,500. I'm holding firm.
83.
I'm holding firm. You did that a couple times to us today. You held firm. I'm holding firm because I know when you get this, you're gonna love it. This is as much fun as anything.
Nice piece, a lot of money.
But you love oil and gas.
Yeah, I love
You
oil,
love
yeah.
Red
Yeah.
Indian.
83.
I'm pretty firm at the 85 cash, but I don't want this whole thing to fall apart for 200 bucks. One last try. You got to throw something else in for 200 bucks. Okay, 8,300 cash plus the gambling machine plus the Wrigley sign plus a $200 throw in from somewhere in here that we'll all agree on.
Okay.
Done.
Wow.
Beautiful sign.
You are going to be a happy man.
Yeah.
See anything you like, Sheldon?
I see lots. I love it. We're on a shopping spree and we have $200 to spend. What about the firebox?
I didn't even see the firebox.
You're hard on me. But okay. No problem. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so you get the Red Indian dealer sign. We get 8,300 cash plus the gambling machine, the firebox plus the Wrigley sign.
Deal.
Good deal for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy about that. I'm a little bittersweet about not taking that Red Indian back to Calgary because we've got a few buyers there too, but I'm happy to see you get it. I couldn't think of a better guy for it to go to than Michelle. You got little Goulias hidden all over the place.
No, no more
Hey,
Goulias, no!
Do you have any?
Do not sell him a Goulia.
Do you have any chipped or cracked pieces?
Not really,
I'm looking
no.
for. No? Ah.
We got a lot of stuff.
Okay, let's go. We paid $1,900 for that torpedo tin. We might be able to flip that thing quickly for $2,400.
I think I get the raw end of this deal. Somebody referred to it as a lawnmower, and it was you.
We settled at $350. I think we did okay on that bike.
You never saw that?
No.
Never seen that, and I've got a little Hires collection of my
That's
own.
good.
This is a beaut.
I think we can get 1,500, maybe higher if we can find a lid for it. Thanks a
Thank
lot.
you.
Hey, that
I
was
hope we'll
great.
see you again.
Yeah.
We'll see you
later.
next time.
Maybe you'll come to Calgary.
Yeah, I hope so. I would do it again anytime. Very good day. I enjoy it.
Wow, wasn't that fantastic?
That was an unbelievable pick and trade. I'm a little disappointed, though. I didn't pick up any more Goulias at this pick.
Let's head back to Calgary.
Yeah, I'm feeling like a horse that needs to get to the barn. You know, Sheldon, I think we should call Keenan and check in on him.
You never want to call Keenan.
I know, but I sent him a package, and I want to make sure it got there in first-rate condition, so I'm going to give him a call.
What did you send him?
You'll see. Just hold
Somehow I feel like I'm out of the loop.
Hello?
Keenan, you working hard or hardly working?
A little bit of both.
Oh, yeah, right. That means you're hardly working.
I'm working.
You should have got a box, and I sent it overnight.
Yeah, I got some stuff laying around here.
Now, make sure you get all the pieces out of that box, because there's some down at the bottom.
Okay.
Did you get them all out?
Yeah. I got them all lined up.
And you didn't break any?
Not a single one.
Beautiful. Take a lot of care with that stuff, because I don't want any of it to get hurt before we get back.
Okay.
Bye.
See you, Keenan. What the hell's that all about? Tell me what's going on.
It'll all become clear to you at a point in time, and then you will thank me for it. Okay. You'll find out. Remember when I was buying all those chipped Goulias and you were wondering what I was doing?
Yeah.
I got a surprise for you. I know you like a good bowl.
Keenan!
I knew it!
I know you like a good bowl.
You were in with him on this.
You have the honors.
All for me, you guys?
All for you.
All for you.
Okay.
Wind up. Yeah!
Let's set them up for round two.
I think we might have something here, you guys.
Cost of the figurines, $7.50. Smashing them, priceless.
Looks good.
And this guy's still indestructible, so
Oh my God, this is so good for the soul.
let's send it.
Yeah!